What's going on, Team MG? Today I am working with Carl. Carl is a 3-year-old quarter horse, and I'm going to be working on how to slow down in a big open field. The big misconception in a big open field is the big open field is making your horse run away. There's really no difference between the big open field and the round pen in the arena. In the round pen in the arena, we don't want to slow that horse down by holding them back. We want to be able to left or right redirect them. So the first thing I'm doing there is just checking to make sure my horse flexes in both directions. I have their head. Then I'm making sure I can move their butt, because the secret to getting your horse to slow down on a loose rein in a big open field is that we can take their butt away from them. The next thing that I'm going to be looking to do, once I have their head and their butt, I'm going to let that horse move off on that loose rein. And every time that he speeds up, instead of me looking to pull him back where he argues with me, I'm going to pull him around to the side and create this circle here. So you see me touching him off there. This guy's a little goosey, so maybe he gets a little bronchi or something like that. He's pretty green, less than 30 days under saddle. But look how I just come around here, and from the place that I'm sitting, I can see his right eye. And what you're going to see is as this ride goes on, he's going to get flatter and flatter. He's kind of bunched up there. He really doesn't know what he wants to do with that energy. So I am touching and releasing to the right, going forward, touching here to the right again. The whole time I can see his eye, and then I'm giving him the rein. Look at the slack and the looseness in the rein there. I'm up. I'm encouraging him to go forward. Look at how I'm one-handed there, leaving that inside hand free to pull him around if there were an issue. So if this horse was going to run or buck or rear or do anything funky, he needs his back end under him. You see when he's tracking straight how his back end is driving in a straight line. That's where his power is coming from. So if we have the ability to just slide down so softly and so easily like that, you see how I'll just reach down and redirect his head to the inside and let him go? Very quickly, the hottest horse is going to want to go somewhere. It's going to slow down, because straight lines are where they're strong and where they're powerful. So if he thinks every time that he surges without me asking, I'm going to redirect him, in this case, redirecting him in a circle around my camera woman, he wants to slow down and backpedal on his own. Notice how I keep drilling to the right, to the right, to the right. I rather whole-ass one thing than half-ass two things, in the famous French words of my grandfather. So now we're switching sides because he got good at the right side. Now we're going to do the left side. Look on my outside hand, since I know I'm not going to be pulling him to the right. Look how I use my outside hand or my right hand to hold the center of the reins. And what I'll do is use that outside hand to slide my hand and find his face on the inside and pull him to the inside. In this circle, the inside being the left, I give him his face, slide my hand down, pull him to the left. Give him his face, slide my hand down and pull him to the left. If you get where you can do this at a walk, trot, canter, gallop, your horse will never run away with you because they don't think they can. This is the opposite of grabbing up on a tight rein. Look how loopy those reins are on that little colt in a big open field where he has nothing but space and opportunity, but he doesn't feel like he can really take us for a ride or run with us. Now we're going to ask him to canter off. Look how nothing changes. Just because we're cantering, I do not tighten up the reins. If anything, I give him even more rein. Look how floppy and loose those reins are. That's the big misconception, that we're going to hold them to the speed that we want. By the time that we start grabbing them with two hands and putting them in their place, or grabbing them with one hand and getting them shorter on the rein, that's for a horse that already knows his job and already knows how to be calm and relaxed and easy. If this little colt can go out here with less than 30 days of ride and go in a big open field, there's no reason that any of your horses at home shouldn't be able to do this. If you can't go in a big open field with your horse and you can't control him in a field, the misconception is you can't control him because of the field. What that tells me is we weren't in true control and real control anywhere. We weren't in control in the round pen. We weren't in control in the arena. The only difference is the horse felt enclosed, so it didn't try to do anything. But if we can't turn them around or pull them around in a big open field with nothing going on, that tells us that we don't have enough control of the horse's head and his butt. Once we soften that up and really get that horse giving up his face and moving his butt, it's going to be a lot clearer and a lot easier to control it. And then when we use that redirecting and changing directions to slow him down versus pulling him back, it's going to give you a complete next level in your horsemanship. Look, we're moving his face and his butt. As long as you guys do that, you're going to be able to get your horse to lope around on a loose rein anywhere that you go. I want you guys to go home and try this. Left, right, control the head, control the butt, and you'll get that horse where he doesn't want to speed up whenever he gets in a big field. He doesn't want to speed up in an arena. Try that and let me know how it goes. See you guys in the next video.